Okay, so let's continue. So if I type hello world here, it automatically takes the size of the chart. You can see it. So you can write it endlessly. You can edit this chart now. You can edit this content. You can change the format, the sizes, anything you want to do to this hello world. It will just the chart will just follow the size of whatever is inside it. It's resized to follow it. So let's go back here. So you can decide, these are just this heavy ball, then we have check balls. They're just like a content to, let me do this. Let me just show you what it is. This is what it does. So if I'm flipping through pages, it's just to say, okay, I've taken care of this one. Just an indicator. Then these are connectors. Then we have this more. This is just to show you more options on how to work more with your more interactive sessions with your PowerPoint. So you can even go online to get the tutorials here. You can use the user manual. You can want to know more, then the license key. If you have a new license key and you want to change it, this is where you come to change it. And if you want to deactivate it from PowerPoint entirely. So the next point on our agenda, I think we basically know what ThinkCell is now. We'll just move next to the, okay, we've done the installation process, then how the chart works. So let me insert another one here. Basically, when you're using ThinkCell, it's just better to use a blank PowerPoint slide. So just okay. So I've told you what these arrows are. Any direction you want it to go, that's what you choose. So now I'll take a stacked bar chart, and you see the orange box again showing up. Then you release your hand or just select it again to drop. It automatically comes with just some figures in it so that you can understand how to go about it. So let me see. Okay, show you what these figures are. So from here now, these ones are called category labels, like just category. Then these are series labels. We can also call this one axis. Then these ones are segments. So you have several segments within your chart. Then we have this series here to show you what information is across this segment. Then the axis to show you what information is column based. Okay, so you can actually resize this, like I told you earlier, that when you want it in a different position, you choose where it goes. Also, when you've not done that earlier, you can still do it here. You just rotate it, so you can just give it any direction you want it to go. Then for the series, you can change them. You can give them the names. Maybe the information ash here is for maybe Abuja, so you can just edit it directly here. Maybe this for Lagos. Maybe you decide to give this to Enugu. So you can edit directly here, or you can go into, now all charts in ThinkCell comes with an Excel datasheet. When we click here, we'll see all the contents, all the data contents. This is it. These are your series. These are all the contents that have been charted out for you on the stacked chart. So we can edit these things. We can make it 5.6, or you can make it 10, any figure. You can even add more. So anything you want, you can add more. You can even add more series across down to. It just automatically generates it for you. So still on this chart, we can, if you click on it, just by clicking on it, you see this information. So you can decide to change the themes. So now we're dealing with features and styles. You can decide to change the theme. You can even decide to hold down this. You hold your control button, just click across these ones alone and change the color. So you see something like accent, you can decide to give it teal green. Okay, it's supposed to change around. Yeah. So we can also decide to, now you have this chart, you can decide to change the chart. You can see this 100% stacked. You can decide to change it to 100% task. You can decide to change it to cluster chart. So you can change your options here, but this only shows the variety of the options to which the information contained here can change to. So let's go back to our formal chart. So these are still other options. These are segments, meaning the information within the bar. So we can decide to reverse the segments. Then we can also decide to reverse the categories, where maybe you want 2018, 2019. So maybe from descending order or ascending order, anyone you want to, categorizing descending, so that the larger ones, the highest year comes first. Okay, the larger ones comes first, sorry. Then the least is the last one down there. So it does it based on content, based on the data within the bar. You can always go back and maybe take the free trial and go over it one after the other. So now there are some things we call connectors. So when you right click, when you just click on it, this is the information you see. Then when you right click, these are the other informations you see. If you want to know the total difference between these charts, use this. You see it's 0. There's no difference here. So you can click this and hold your control button down this, then you right click. Let's check this out. So this just give you the percentage difference. When you see that there's a percent, let's go back to our data sheet and change some figures in 2018. These are 2018, so maybe let's change this one to 45 and just go back. Okay, I think this one automatically changed. Yeah, that was 100% chart, so it won't show the differences clearly. So this is it. You see the difference between this, and this. There are many features here. You can decide to still check this out. Add compound arrow. Then here you can decide to remove the category labels. These are for remove. Whenever you see this X is for remove an option. Then when you want grid lines to be shown, you can use this too. If I want to delete this, I can just click on it and just click on my delete key. Or you could, like for this one, I can just right click and just use this X here. So then, you remember I said this can be automated in such a way that when you update a database, it just automatically updates. So, but that's not going to be using the Excel sheets here. So to do that, I'll just take us to Excel. So let me share my Excel blank sheet. Okay, so we can try to enter a data here. Let me see, use state. Maybe code the state. Let me just enter maybe revenue. Let me just. So if I want to visualize this, I just go to my insert button. So ThinkCell will be automatically installed here too, since you have ThinkCell on your system. So this is the ThinkCell group. We come to the charts, the elements, and we go to existing charts. That's if you have a chart already and you just want to update it with this information, or you just draw a new chart. So let's just go to existing chart and maybe highlight this. It automatically takes that other information. So now, in order to enhance automatic update, we come to more. We have data links. So under these data links, you can see this is the first option. If you have many data sets, it will be as much here. So, and we didn't give the data, I didn't give the Excel a name. That's why you're not seeing anything here. So here, if you put you can notice what is right inside revert. Here is updated. Then this is automatic update. This is just telling us the status that yes, this chart is in sync with what is in your Excel spreadsheet. But now this one is telling us that we can make this thing automatic rather than coming to do it by ourselves all the time. So we do this, make it automatic. So let's. So are you seeing my PowerPoint? Hello?
I'm seeing Excel.
I'm seeing Excel, right? The options you said to the options you just wrote now, clicked on now. I didn't see that. It's just Excel. I'm telling you.
All right, I just realized I didn't share that. Okay, let me go back to the Teams and reshare. Okay, if you remember, this chart wasn't like this earlier. This chart wasn't like this earlier. So on the Excel, I clicked on to existing chart. Automatically, it does this to the PowerPoint. Did you get? Or let me do it all over again.
Yes, I did. But
Yeah, do it all over again.
Let me do it again.
Okay. So what if you had several existing charts before? How would you?
No, the way it works is. Let me just show you how it works. Let me show you how it works. So I can even duplicate this so that you see. So that you see I have several on this sheet. Okay. I think this is part of the question you're asking. Okay, so let me share that screen again. So you can see the Excel right now. Can we see the Excel?
No. PowerPoint.
Yes, I can see the Excel. I can see the Excel on my side. My end here.
Wow.
Who else seeing it?
Okay, I can see Excel now.
I can see it, ma'am.
So just highlight this. There's one thing with ThinkCell, it's if you notice there's this blue or green ribbon around it. Once you just click on data set, it highlights everything together. The beautiful thing with ThinkCell again is the alignment. It knows how to just automatically align your data together because it shows the lines of where it's missing. So after clicking on this one now.
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see something overlapping. I don't know if it's how it is. I can see series categories like it's overlapping. I don't know. Is that how it's supposed to be or something?
That's how Thinkcell Excel sheet is. I'll show you when I go back to. Remember when I just wrote this data set, there was nothing like that. But when I now made it to PowerPoint, that's when it turned to this. So this is the automatic way Thinkcell recognizes which cell the charts are picking data from. There's category, there's series. So it recognizes the ones coming like this as series and the ones going like this as category. This end like this. So that's how it's just an automatic process of recognizing what to build into the chart.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah. So I will go back to my Thinkcell ribbon. This is my Thinkcell group. Then I come to the chart. When I do to existing chart, it just connects to the PowerPoint that is open at that point. So whenever you're doing this, you open the PowerPoint. Maybe the PowerPoint that has the report you've already built. So when you open it and you just do this, it just takes you to the PowerPoint directly. So when I click this, I'll just have to share the screen again before proceeding. Okay. So tell me if you can see. Can you see the PowerPoint?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the star along with that hand there? That indicator there? That Excel SML.
Yes.
So it allows you to which charts to update that information to. Do you understand now?
Oh, okay. Yes, I do.
So it doesn't automatically just do anything to your chart. It allows you to choose the one to do whatever to. So I choose this one by just clicking on it. Did you see what happened? It just needs to capture that information. You understand now, right?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll then go back to this ribbon is more. So go to your more and we click on data links. This is to help you have automatic updates such that when I go to that Excel sheet and maybe it's connected to a database and I use Power Query to get, or I just do get data with my Excel from a database and that data enters into a series, it should update here automatically. So this is what, if I have a lot of reports, it will just populate it for me. So this is what I have for now. So on the chart, on this chart, sometimes when you just update your Excel, this shows automatically on your chart. But that's a manual process because you have to open PowerPoint and come and be clicking on this Excel on that chart. So in order to not be doing that yourself, you have to automate the process. So you come to this point. Here it says reverse. That is take it to this initial form that the chart was. Here is telling you the status of the chart that is updated. So, and here is telling you automatically update. So click on automatic update. Let me close this. So because there's no new information, this didn't update. So that question you said something was overlapping. So let me show you what this is, the built-in Excel in Thinkcell. Are you seeing it here too? Do you see that overlap you're talking about? Category and series. Can you see it?
No, I can't see what you're talking about.
I can't see. I can only see your mouse pointing to something, but what's your point to the Excel sheet itself on the for Thinkcell? It's not showing.
Okay, let me go back. Okay. So, but you can see my mouse now, right? And the PowerPoint.
Yes, ma.
Yeah.
I think I know what happened. I was clicking the Excel sheet here. This Excel sheet takes us back to that for my Excel. So because it's already linked to that database, but this one is linked to what is in here in PowerPoint. So if I click this Excel sheet, okay, can you see it? Can you see the Excel sheet?
The sheet.
You can't see it.
No, I can't.
I can't see it yet. I don't know. Maybe it's network or something. Is the sheet supposed to be in view or so? I can't see it though.
Is within PowerPoint. Are you seeing this? This point, this here like this.
Yes,
Yeah, I can see where the
Yes, when you
cursor
touch
is.
there, it's supposed to show you an Excel sheet.
I can't see the Excel sheet. That's the
problem. Okay. But the Excel sheet will have shown you that series and category, the exact way it is on that other Excel sheet. That is built in within ThinkCell. That's just what I wanted you to say here. It's the same thing with what that Excel sheet was showing. I wonder why it's showing here. So this is the alignment tools I'm talking about. So when you move this, it shows you that you're out of alignment. Are you seeing? This line shows you where your alignment positions is. So if you wanted to align with this chart here, you see when your line is drawn. Are you seeing it? So that means it's aligned with this. So if I decide to use a text box, this ThinkCell text box. ThinkCell is not just about chat, it's also about writing. So I can pick this text box right now. Because I have charts already here, it fits in to cover the both charts. It's thinking for me that, okay, I want to write a header. But since I don't want to write a header, I'll move my cursor down a bit. It will now think I want to write something for this chart alone. So if that is it, I just release my arrow. And I can write maybe revenue generated states. So I can change the text sizes so that that's sort of a bigger. And you can give this color. You can work outside the ThinkCell ribbon on ThinkCell. So you can go to other ribbons on PowerPoint to work on this. I can decide to go to home and search for the fill color. Okay. I'm using the fill color. Okay, the point I'm just trying to make is you can actually color outside ThinkCell. So to do that, if you want to still use the ThinkCell, you use this. Either of the color you choose will just reflect. Smoke 20%. Anything you choose will reflect. So this is it about start chart. Then there's something they call connectors. These are all good.
Sorry, hello. Sorry to break in. I think there's someone in the lobby trying to join in.
Okay. Okay. So we can decide to do a lot to this. We can put grid lines. We can decide we don't want it again. But anytime you want this particular ribbon, this ribbon to show up, you always use your right click. So if you don't want anything you've initially inserted, you see this X there, so you can remove it. So let me go to another. So let's try something else. There's what we call chapters too. Remember I said it's 8 write-ups. So you can insert an agenda, like what I did initially for this meeting. Okay, let me show you the agenda I did for this meeting. So this is the agenda I built for the meeting. And it keeps on adding more chapters. So if I move across, it shifts the cursor. So this is how to go about this one. So we go to think cell. Let me just select and start from the beginning. So we just come here and choose chapters if you want to add. There's table of contents, there's split agenda. So we just do this and maybe we'll call it school. So you can decide to add another chapter to school. So you just keep on adding class. So these are the 3 agenda we have maybe for something we want to do. You can change this title to what you want it to be. Maybe university, I don't know, just the header, just to show you what it can do. So if you notice, that's giving me 3 sheets. This is the first, this is the second, and this is the third. Just by clicking each chapter, it gives you different slide. So the idea is to move across the slides. So you can decide to copy this university and just paste it to the other ones. So you delete this. You do the same to the second chapter. So, and maybe you want class to come after course, after designing your, you can just come here to your, not this, to your slide sorter. So if you want class to come, this is where class is, and this is where, let me go down that. This is where your course is. So you want course to come after class, you just shift it and place it here. So automatically when you go to your own slides, when you go back, you see it has automatically been placed there before it. Then that checklist that I told you about, this one, the checkbox, you can insert it across anyone to say, okay, we've checked this. So you can say we've checked this. So it's just, this is not yet aligned. So if you want to align, you just click it till you see that line. So this can happen across. You take it and place it for this too. This is how to highlight everything. Now if you notice, this is a lock here. It won't allow you to move if you don't unlock. So we have to unlock to be able to move. See if I want to move all this now. highlight everything and hold down my key and move that. Okay. Oh, this thing is coming. Okay. Anything that is locked actually malfunctions. It makes it not have any other thing along with it. So okay, I think I'll just leave it where it is. So basically what I want to just show here is you can decide to move across agendas like this. And you can explore this just to show more, maybe especially the tutorials, so as to get more on how to use the different slides. So we also have what we call Meko charts. Then we have 100% stack. I think we used this two together just now. These three alternate together. Then we have the build up and build down waterfall. So if we decide to use the waterfall. So did you see an Excel sheet now? Can you guys see the Excel sheet? Hello? Hello?
No, I can't see the
Let me go to the share. I really don't know why this Excel sheet is not showing.
I think because you're not sharing Excel at the point, so
The thing is, the Excel is embedded inside the PowerPoint. So in the shared list, it's not there. It's supposed to be PowerPoint.
I think it's the manner in which you are sharing your screen. You are just sharing the PowerPoint. So when it pops up the Excel, it doesn't show. So if you consider maybe sharing the whole your whole screen, the screen of your system, such that any activity that goes on, you'll be able to see it. I think that's the issue. That's why we are unable to see that.
So can we see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Where I clicked. So you notice it came here now?
Yes.
Okay. So this E here is to show the total for this two. So whenever I see E on a waterfall, show the total for this. So if the E were here, it means it's a downward waterfall. It is sum from right to left. So but the E is here now, it sums from left to right. This is what I mean. This is the sum of these two here now, summing from here to here. So if I decide to change the position of the E, and this will come here, and these two will be summing from right to left. So that's the difference between the downward and the upward waterfall. So we can try to alter this, give you more information. 5, 7, We'll leave the E there. 8, 9. Just give you more information. So this is what we have. This is the sum of all this together. So let's change the position of the E. Let's make this E. And let's delete this. Give this 6, 7, 8, 4. Have you seen it? It's now upward. So that's the difference between the downward and the upward. Then we can also have a negative value. So is anyone saying anything? Yeah, the voice. We can add negative value -8, -9, and just have 3, 4, 6. So this is what happened. The negative values come down, the positive values are up. So we can alternate, bring the E here. Let's have 1 here. And just have this 6 turn to E. So this is the total sum of everything, meaning the negatives are more than the positive. If you check our data set, yes, the negatives are more than the positives. So you can change your label to give it what you want. You can edit this within, edit it within the Excel sheet. You can decide to give it river. Whatever you basically change here will change there. And you can change directly here. You don't have to go over there to change all the time. When you change something here and you go back there to change, it automatically just throws a red flag for you. And when you click on the red flag, it just shows what you changed here, overrides what you changed on the Excel sheet. So basically, I think this is the introductory section. Let me see if there's anything I've not done aside what I was told to do. Okay, basically that's how charts work. So you can convert this and decide to, I think there are different charts this one to go for. Okay, let's go to our earlier chart. Okay, I think this one's canton to work for, so we can come here and have an area chart. If you notice the alignment is aligning with the one on top and the one by your right, so that they are all on the same line. So this is what a waterfall looks like. So you can see change. This is the series label. The same thing goes. So it's just you editing all the functions to get what you want. Then here, this is one that is linked to our Excel sheet. So let's go to the Excel and add more data and see how the automatic process works. So we have cookie here. You can see my Excel sheet, right? I'm no longer, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me give this maybe Gombe more information, pictures. Just add one information. So we have Gombe State. We have 3, 4, 5. So all you need to do is extend this green ribbon to cover it. Okay. So when you extend it down, you extend to cover. You can see that all the grid is covering all this information now. So automatically it's supposed to update. So let's go to our PowerPoint. Are you seeing it? Have you noticed that? Hello?
Here we have. Here we have.
So that's the automatic update. So if that Excel has more, if we have it's connected to maybe a database, maybe get data, we're taking it from maybe SQL or something that has this pattern and is filling it automatically. Maybe we create a procedure in SQL that is filling this automatically. This also, all we need to do is extend this ribbon and our PowerPoint is updated. So we don't need to be designing or editing at PowerPoint all the time once we have it edited here. That's the way ThinkCell works generally. You can download the free version and try it out. There are other graphs, there are line graphs. So this, I think this should be able to convert to line graphs, yes. So when you click on a chart, you see the various way you can still make it look like. So this can have a line graph. You can even decide to change the line. You don't want the line like this. All those ones are just editing options. So you can also show okay. You can also show a marker, like all those basic points pointing to the year, the axis information. You can decide to show maybe a hollow diamond or a solid diamond on it. You can see the diamonds. So if I want to resize the diamond, I can come here and just make it a bit like 32. So it's showing all those basic points that address this axis information. So someone doesn't really need to be looking deep into the data to get what you have to see. Basically, this is how all the chart works. I think I'll take any questions now. We'll go deeper into using it to build more things in subsequent classes. So today is just introduction. Okay, I'm done here. Do we have any question? Hi. Hello, are we still there?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
So I'm done with the introductory class to ThinkCell for now. You can try installing the free version and use it for 30 days just for the ThinkCell class. At least you should extend till the ThinkCell class is uploaded so that you can use it to practice. And check more online videos by that link I told you on the more options. So that's it for today. Do you have any question?
Okay, sorry. Excuse me.
Okay.
I don't know because I believe this class is supposed to be for visualization, and you're learning how to use ThinkCell to create charts and that can probably automatically update and creating databases. So I'm just wondering because I believe I use Excel and PowerPoint, and I know that they have charts in them, and there's actually the tool to auto update these charts when you are dealing with data. So anything you are working with in Excel, it's you can actually update the chart automatically based on what you change in Excel. So I'm just wondering, from what I've seen, is what exactly the benefit that or is the advantage that ThinkCell has over regular PowerPoint that I haven't really seen it yet. So I'm just
okay. Actually, ThinkCell has more options, especially for data analysis. You see this here. You can do this and move across levels. These are basically tools we use in analyzing the differences like across this chart. When you build a very comprehensive visual with ThinkCell, especially on maybe if you have month-on-month analysis, year-to-date, all those kind of analysis, and you build it with ThinkCell, it gives a better appeal actually than some of these other just the normal PowerPoint and those charts you have on Excel. Subsequently, you see the things you are building with it, and you see the difference.
Well, okay.
Yes, you see the
No
difference. When we
problem.
connect this to a database and we are building this chart with it, you see the difference.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so someone is raising Tony. Hi. Hello.
Yeah, I.
You raise
Hello,
your
can you hear me?
yes, yes.
Okay. Just to add to his question,
Okay.
because this thing still, to be honest, looks more stressful than regular Tableau or Power BI. But I'm not really saying why we have to go through all those things. When just in Tableau, you can just upload your database and literally click buttons and everything just does. Even regular analysis, if it's the addition and the something, Tableau does it for you automatically. So why do you have to use Excel on PowerPoint?
You know all these tools are in. So we can use any. We can actually use anyone, but ThinkCell has a kind of beauty in some of the reports we've actually published before, which is really cool. We use Power BI, we use Tableau, we use all those options. That's why I say subsequently when we are going on and we're building more reports using ThinkCell, maybe it's up to you. You can decide any tool to use actually. You can decide which tool to use, Tony. So subsequently, when we go on with the class, you now, if you don't still appreciate it, you can go back to your PowerPoint or Power BI, but I think you appreciate it along the line. I think you will. So it's just a matter of what you love and what you want to choose over the others. We're still going to do Power BI to here. So is that okay?
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay, so I think I'll just leave you guys now to join another meeting somewhere. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. It's better.
Thank you very much, Petra.
Best meeting ever.
I hear it.
Hello, can you hear me, please?
What did you say?
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, please. Start.
Okay, your
What?
voice is actually breaking up.
Uh, I said
Maybe you should just like
that
I
our
said that.
on
type, just type.
I said that. Uh-uh. Just type, please. A bit of a type.
Just type.
What did you
I
say?
do.
You said
Just Octave, please.
die.
Who is that? Rupert, you're not nice. I'll be recharged.
I did throw a type.
You get that was the lecture.
You can't hear us. Type. Type. Somebody said I don't throw
Why
a
is that
type.
blue?
I please die.
Meow. So
Oh, God of
Retro, please type.
No. Guys, you cannot blame her. No.
After 10 minutes.
Yes.
I Ubet.
Now I can hear you clearly, but everybody has gone.
I know, right? I think Dr. Daniel and Dr. Elliot can answer my question. Please, can you give me a summary of like the first 10 to 15 minutes? I didn't quite- And I don't understand everything she said today. But I believe I missed the most
Okay.
part of the class. That's why I couldn't follow through.
Okay, no problem. What she just said was Thinkcell is an app that you can use with PowerPoint. So it incorporates both Excel sheets and PowerPoint together. But the the good or the beautiful thing about it, like she said, is the fact that can actually it shows updated data. It can automatically update the data as you are as you are displaying. So maybe for example you are displaying and you added or you have a stored procedure or something that's adding the data keeps adding up as you are presenting. It's showing the automatic updates. You don't have to manually do it. So she just show us how to navigate how to get things. Of course, you download it from the website dash think-cell.com for that
Dash or underscore.
dash.
Okay.
And you can only it's only available for enterprise emails. That's for company emails. But we can get a 30-day free trial period if you
And
want.
so after the 30 days, what will happen?
It will go back. It will go again now.
Then
It's just
after
like
going, what will happen?
just
We'll
it's
not
just
test
like
it again, like.
no. Except you want to use another mail again to get another 30 days free trial. But basically, it's for enterprises, for company mails, company this just like
So that means we'll not really
power
be
service.
using it for this class per se.
Well, they'll be showing us examples, like she'll be teaching us this, but we for we might just do it. If you want to do 30 days, we can do 30 days so you can follow what they are doing. But it's basically just to give an
30 days,
overview. Yeah, we can down in 30 days. Then she mentioned again that there's power service, there's Power BI power service too, and there's Tableau too. So it depends on the one that we want. But that we actually I get to like ThinkCell. That they've made some pretty cool resource with ThinkCell and makes sense. So what there was she now showed us different ways, basically how to start with ThinkCell on your PowerPoint. Yeah, how basically what she just did. How basically what she did today.
I had a question. Okay, like say the landing page of ThinkCell, like did she give any explanation of those of the ribbons, like of any of the
See on the website, landing page of the website, or
landing page on the
on the
software
PowerPoint.
logo? Yes.
Okay. Number one, she mentioned that think so like a tab. You go to the insert tab on Excel, even on PowerPoint. Sorry, even on Excel, she's there. So you see think so, yeah, think so elements. You click on the element and pick what you want. There's like text box, something like text box. There's something also like page. Yeah, like I need to select the kind of page, slide you want.
You are
There's
saying if I want
also
to use ThinkCell,
yes, for you to use ThinkCell on PowerPoint, by the time you download ThinkCell, it's be like an add-on.
okay.
Yes, it's be like an add-on to PowerPoint and Excel. So you go to Insert tab. The Insert tab, you see the ThinkCell ribbon in Excel.
Insert from either Excel or PowerPoint.
Yes, either of it. So, but usually it's usually for presenting. After you're done with the work, you just want to present. So most of the time, your ThinkCell will be on your PowerPoint.
Okay, so it's better
And
to open from PowerPoint.
yes. Then she showed us how to link from Excel to PowerPoint. So to link from Excel to PowerPoint, when you have the spreadsheet in Excel, you open in Excel, then you click on the sync cell tab. You see somewhere you see a particular button that you can click that will existing data sets, link to existing graph, like that. So by the time you click that button to take it to PowerPoint, then you can now select which of your graphs to connect to that sheet. Okay. Yeah, basically that's the charge. We didn't go really deep. Just showed us how to.
That circle thing, what was it for? That thing that had many.
Okay. That was like to add options to your graph. So by the time you right click on any of the graph, they show you that circle stuff. So for example, now if you're doing a bar chart, you can choose whether to add grid, whether to add she showed us a bar chart, showed us clustered bar charts and the rest. Then she showed us waterfall chart. So that just brings out different options, different things you want to add to your charts, make it beautiful, or what you want to remove. So that was just it.
I think it's better. I watch a YouTube video on it.
Eh?
So much. I think I understand better now. Maybe I'll just go and watch a YouTube video sometimes. So this is the
Yeah,
record
okay.
of the time too, so it didn't capture all those things.
Oh well. I'm still trying to work on that recording ish.
I was thinking of something. Is it possible, since you said it's to have unlimited night data, can you just
Yes.
put it on your drive, and then anybody that needs it can go and download it? So either on your
I was thinking Telegram. Telegram actually saves. Telegram has a very large, big cloud storage. So once you are there, if I post on Telegram, anybody, any day, anytime, as far as I don't delete it, any day, anytime, you can always go back to download it. Go back to download. That I'm thinking of doing. Once I'm converting data to a smaller size, so it can be viewed easy on a phone. So with that, I'll send it.
Are you sure that the quality will not reduce?
It's to reduce, but then let me see if I can. I've done some already. So I want to view it and see if at least you can still view what is on the screen easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whichever way. These are systems to download it. But eventually, if it's not clear or it's not audible, it's still going to be a waste.
It's audible, but it's not clear.
Well.
Like it's very, very audible, but it's not clear.
It's not clear, are they?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's because it's long. It's like 1 hour plus. So the best is just for me to say, if I send like that, everybody will be able to enjoy it. But that's 1 gig plus. And I can do it in the midnight, but I don't know if other people will be able to download 1 gig
Wait,
plus.
this unlimited, the unlimited way you're talking about, is it available for all customers or because you're a staff?
No, it's not. No, it's not Glow. It's Special
Okay.
Special Internet has a plan that allows you by depending on. I just got mine, so they give me unlimited during the night from 1 o'clock to 7. So if you are doing a plan from, I think 10K upwards, you have your normal data. Then from 1 to 7, you have unlimited night data. Although the speed is always slower in downloading and uploading, but at least it's something. I mean, downloading movies small like that. Yeah.
Okay. So your WhatsApp online. Then I'll finish our data. I think that's what I want to do, and Emmanuel.
It's breaking up. But I think Emmanuel is already uploading. He's already uploading it to YouTube. So at least I think he has done the first 2 lectures we had to YouTube already.
Yeah, I saw it. You don't hear the question I have. So I said I sent you a message on WhatsApp, but you've not been online, I guess.
Yeah, I've not been online yet. I'll connect online now.
I was asking that when I was finishing the that SQL work.
Okay, you know what? Let's chat in Telegram.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.